Hello and welcome everyone to the live annual Solstice 2022 Visioning event. Yes, we're still in 2021. However, I tap into the collective energy just like I do with my monthly energy updates. And if you're new, say hello. If you're on the replay, say hello. And I'm also doing double duty here. I'm on Instagram as well, Instagram Live. Hello. So just trying to get everything set up here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for waiting. There were some technical issues, but here we are. So yeah, yesterday was the solstice. You're thinking, okay, Christine, it was yesterday. But honestly, it's like any energy, it's a portal. It's like our full moons, it's our new moons. It lasts a week. Sometimes there's a pre-shadow period, and then it's like a retrograde. So let's not get attached to dates. Although yesterday someone had pointed out that it was the 21st day of the 21st hour of the 21st century, and it was 2021 as well, and then reversing it to 2012. So yeah, high portal energies. Venus is in retrograde as well. There's squares and trines going on. I mean, to look at the sky right now, you can see planets visible to the eye, even with city lights around. So amazing what's happening. Also, just going to talk about solstice, soul, stis, or Yule, whatever you want to look at, or whatever you align with, or whatever makes sense for you. It is the longest, darkest, obviously in the northern hemisphere, which is where I've lived most of my life. But now I'm flipped and reversed. I went from North America to South America, where it is the sunniest. It's the longest. Whatever it is, it's the longest of the dark and the light. Shadow consciousness. Um, and I know you, as part of my community, know all about this. And really, it's about the sun energy, standing tall, standing and recharging. Mm. I think of the lemurs, ring-tailed lemurs. Did they not do that? So we have a lot to learn from the animals. Um, and of course, they were talking about triple threes, mind, body, whole alignment as well. So say hello. Let me know where you are coming in from. And we're very, very close to the holidays as well. So, yes. I also, there's out on my podcast talking about the holidays. So if maybe you're struggling with that, I talked about that today in a group as well. Um, and hello, beautiful bold gems. Thank you for being here on Instagram. I'm not going to leave anybody hanging on Instagram as well. So, live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. If this is your first time, say hello. And Twitch as well. I don't want to forget Twitch. There's so many places to be, right? I feel like Santa Claus. How does he do it? Magic, fun, curiosity. So maybe I'm going to pose a question to everybody. What did you learn about 2021? And I posed that on Facebook as well, and I got some amazing responses. And then there were a couple that were about fear, and it's out there. We know. But it's something that you have to go through, or they say grow through, whatever analogy you want to use. Um, and we know that fear is false evidence appearing real. It's an illusion. So, what illusions are you tapping into? What things are you getting sucked into? Do you have no boundaries? And I said, don't let, Aunt Martha guilt shame you into anything for not being there for the holidays, right? Okay. And no is a complete sentence. No explanation needed. Anyways. All right. So, um, uh, Saturn, Uranus, there's a square. So there's more light in the world. So we're being asked to stay in creation. We talked about that today in our intentional community. We were making whole plant-based, vegan banana bread. And then we were given words and, the five meanings of how to flourish. So I see that as a flower, flourish, thrive. It was a beautiful exchange and just listening to everybody's ideas of what positive emotions mean and positive relationships and engagement and meaning. And I think meaning was the biggest one that tied everything together because I get that question all the time. I am a soul purpose guide for that very reason, because many of us are looking for meaning. What's my purpose? And I think we all know it's not our jobs and it's not our titles and it's not our certifications. Those are great accomplishments, but you are not your job. You are a soul here to experience a physical earth, but you are a spiritual being. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that. And whatever you celebrate, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Feliz Navidad, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever it is, just enjoy and find your peace in the season, because that's what it's about, peace and love, and knowing it's the birth of our inner Christ, our consciousness, right? From source, from source. And we know nobody's going to come and save us, not the government, not the politics, and not the religion, okay? All right. So we're going to, we got to get out of routine. Routine makes us feel stuck. Routine makes us feel in fear. Routine makes us disconnected as well, thinking, this is it. Or as I like to say, the treadmill. Stuck on the treadmill, the hamster wheel. So really inviting us to be creative and live in creation, dancing, singing, plants, crystals, gardening, soul family. Soul, who's your soul family? It's not always your blood family, guys, gals, people, animals, whoever's watching this. And I appreciate you watching this, because I know it's very busy out there. People have got a lot on their minds, a lot on their plates. Maybe they're here's the analogy. They're heaping too much on. It's time to take some off. In fact, just throw the whole thing up in the air and say 52 car pickup. And I'm not picking anything up. So, all right. So the overall theme for 2022. Ready? Strength. Ta-da! And I always envision the lion. The lion. But then, I got me thinking about there's the tiger. And why am I bringing the tiger into this? Something I've always loved. Tiger's one of my favorite animals, and I love all animals. But it is the year 2022, and the Chinese New Year is the year of the tiger. So if you're born in 74, and I don't know all the other years, but you can go online and find out. I know 74 and 1998. Okay. So now you know how old I am. Anyways, 2021 was the year of the ox, and I think of Taurus. I think of the bull and the economy and money and stability and stubborn, right? The tiger is kind of, how they stalk their prey, and they're kind of not sneaky, but they're the hunters, right? The eye of the tiger, as they say. I think of the going through the eye of the needle. Same experience, but they pounce, like impulsive, sometimes fierce and aggressive, and sometimes shy. Have you ever seen a tiger go into the water, into the river? Beautiful. They love the water. It's almost like it's their sanctuary. Okay, that's what we're talking about, sanctuary. All right. So yeah, and it's twos as well. And one of my friends, a numerologist, she talks more about that. Nova Lee Wilder. I've had her on my show before. If you want to check her out, it's on YouTube or on my podcast, The Power of Healing Your Energy. And I'm a 6 year, and this is a 6 year as well. So you might want to look into that. So I see it as Of course, I like to think it's my year, but maybe it's your year too. It's the in conversation today in another group, it's the year of you, one of the women said. And I'm like, yes, I love this. Okay, this is fantastic. So let me know what, strength. We become more resilient. We know we can get things will change. We just have to be patient. And it's not always happening on an ego timeline or expectations. Focus on yourself and how you can be the love and the light that you want to see in the world. And as Rumi says, act like life is rigged in your favor. Act like life is rigged in your favor. Amen to that. All right, so we're going to talk about creation. That's one of the themes for 2022. We are meant to be in our creative superpower. I don't know about you, but anytime I am, well, working with a client or doing a meditation or being out in the garden or being with animals or sometimes even washing a dish, we talked about that. I am I am creating something, whether it's focused attention, it's love, it's community, whatever it is, it transports me and transforms me and anyone around me. That's what we do with our light. We share it and we help each other heal when we start with ourselves. Not those people, not that, not that, not, the next president, whatever it happens to be. No, 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 no. Or the next boost. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. I think you guys know what I'm talking about without me having to say it, because it's unfortunate that you have to censor yourself nowadays, isn't it? And I think that's, another part of this creation. We are tearing down old structures, old thoughts, old beliefs, old trauma, old intergenerational garbage. And it's all being recycled, composted. I talked about that in the last moon event. Um, and now we're rebuilding, the new earth, the age of Aquarius. Everything's in the air. Everything's in the air. But Aquarians are known for community and thinking outside of everything. You got to know some. I do. They're amazing, amazing connectors. Connectors, okay? So let me know what you think about, creation. What are you creating right now? What are you maybe stuck on? What maybe you've put on hold for some reason, and it because someone told you something or you believe something. It's time to break out. Mm. It's time to put you first. Put you first. All right. So creation, whatever it is, paint, sing, dance, laugh, grow a garden, volunteer, just go create. Second theme, consciousness. We are healing at all levels and we see this. I don't know about you, but I feel it. I feel it so much. It's huh. It I think we're more aware that we need each other than, I'd say pre-2020. We definitely do need each other, but not in a codependent way. And not in an attached way or detached, but it's a healthy it's a non-attachment. And we've all, whatever you're reading, whoever you follow, teachers, healers, whatever it is, if it feels good, keep going. And if you're curious about something and maybe it even challenges you a little bit because you're like, oh, I don't know about that, that's where you need to go. 2021, we did a dream vision map workshop and we all picked a word for the year and mine was intention. And everything I intended, I did. I did. I followed my heart. Heart. We are heart led, not head fed. or head led, but head led, lead head. Anyways, we're heart based, soul based. That's where everything lives. So yeah, definitely. Please share this out. Share, like, subscribe, comment. Even if you're on the replay, you have a question, send it to us. Once a month, I think I'm going to do Ask Me Anything. Why not? Maybe if you missed it and you'd like that live experience, we're looking at doing more live coaching as well. And yeah, there's definitely going to be some new creations coming out in 2022. I'm just going to leave it at that. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. And I will do a little bit of housekeeping at the end. So really, we're asking you to build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. Build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete, because that's how it works. People will be like, oh, it can't be done. Oh, that's crazy. And then when it's implemented, people are like, what's going on over there? And how do I bring this into, how do I do this? See? But somebody had to have the creative fortitude to say, I'm going to go and do it. I don't care. No, I don't care what anybody says. And it's really like, and as Wayne Dyer would say, it's none of my business what other people think. So, yeah, definitely more commune, community. Even if 1% of us are nicer, that elevates the love consciousness. Even if 1% of us are nicer, that elevates our love, our consciousness. And February 22nd, 2022, holy moly, all the twos in there. Hi. That is my mom's birthday as well. She would have been 70. There is a major shift coming. Huge, huge upgrades. I just see a lot of things crumbling. London Bridge is falling down. Wow. Okay. That just, yeah. So we are here to heal each other. Ancestral trauma. And why do I bring up London Bridge is falling down? Or why is the collective bringing this forward? I'm going to stop this for a minute. Colonialism, and really think about who started that. Anyways, so we are reconciling the truth, and sometimes it's ugly, and healing is never, perfect and clean. It's messy, and really time to hold the stories close as a guide. Really, we know the lessons. It's like a blueprint. It's already there. In the Akash and the Akashic records as well. So, and really focus on your intentions, and don't fight old systems. Build something new. Try something new. Emperor's new clothes. Okay. And if there's a lot of grief around this time as well, this is the first Christmas without my mom. This might be the first Christmas with someone. Maybe it's a pet. Whatever it is, it takes time. And I highly recommend, I've done some stuff on grief and trauma, but David Kessler is a great resource. Kessler. Beautiful soul. And I'm trying to get him on my show. So maybe you can make it happen for me, because I feel it's very important to know that you're met and you're honored and you're seen and you're heard and respected when it comes to your grief. And anybody that says get over it, or, it's been 10 years, sorry, no. Cancel the cancel culture. Simple as that. All right. Number 3, community. This is the most powerful connection. Us, we, collective. Yay. How do we build community? How do we sustain community? What do you want to build this year? Now I'm going back to Bob the Builder. This is, Lee Harris talked about this in his energy, his solstice event yesterday. And he talked about how we're bringing up past memories and we're really relishing in the good old days because it's comforting. Yes, it is, but we need to build new comfort for ourselves and for others. That's an important lesson. So, how are you building community? I have a big community on meetup.com. Um, a lot of free stuff. There's a light workers group, healers, empaths, and then there's animal soul sessions where we're taking care of your pets and the people that love them. And then I have my new moon and full moon events. So you might want to check out meetup.com, 24 karat healing if you're interested. I'll put the links in as well. So it's really not, it's focusing on, we tend to focus on what we don't want. Let's focus on what we're creating, what we want. That's a hyper, that sends you like, that transcends. Um, and then I wrote, the narcissists are here to heal us. We heal and then we heal them. Do you see how this works? Compassion. At least that's what I've learned in my 4-year awakening journey and working with clients and Reiki and mentorship and all that. So no more victims. We are victors. And channel your anger, your beautiful anger. It's there to serve you into radiant creation. Radiant creation. Yeah. I love that. I love that. What else do they have for us here? Gosh. So really, because, get over the fear of the last 2 years. Like, I'm over this. Are you not over this? Anybody else? I am. I was done a long time ago. We know better. 2 years in. So take that anger, take that frustration. Destruction is power. Ground in. Sanctuary is within. We are both human and soul. The human us by family. The soul is who we came here to be. And the themes and the gifts are here for you to explore and learn. Radical transformation from really, interesting, 2017, yeah, that's when it started for me, to 2024. So we're like almost, as you want to say, out of it. And those are the, like Lee Harris had said, quantum leap years, tricky arcs of time. We have been muscle testing in a sense. We're strength testing. We're testing in a sense our senses, our sense of being. We were tested. We are so the lion. We are sovereign. Stand strong, hold strong, relate strong. Remember to take breaks, put the oxygen mask on, as they say, self-care. Don't hold to old stories, cultures, familiarity, media, opinions. Opinions are like onions. There's so many layers and and as you cook onions, funny, I'm bringing this up, they shrink. Okay? And this really is the birth of Christ consciousness within. You and we, all of us. Magic. All right. So I invite you to just, bring a pen and paper and maybe your journal. This is a powerful week, really. This is 12/22/2021. That's pretty powerful, right? It's a 3 again. Interesting, like it was yesterday. So we're doing mind, body, spirit alignment again. Double, double, double. Interesting that I didn't do it yesterday and I did it today. I just follow as I'm intuitively guided, as they say, which we all have. But when you're in a space of chaos and fear and lack and really stuck, you get dragged down. So if you can, and I have videos on this about how to do a quick grounding, how to, smooth out your aura, almost like being in a bubble. This is my rainbow. I invite the energy can come in, but it cycles back. Sometimes if you need to double up, I look at mirrors as well, reflecting back. Whatever you're sending me is boom, 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 back 100 times. So I've worked on this vessel for years, and it takes practice. And once you get it, magic. It's magic. It's power. It's who you are. You're here for a reason, okay? So you might want to write down some things that are coming up right now for you. And I'm going to go right into the cards. The Shaman's Dream Oracle. And yeah, pulling 3 cards. Feel free to pull your own if you've got cards. Oh, yeah, join in. Let me know what you get. We're all able to pull cards, right? And we're doing the 3 cards. So the past, the present, and the future. So let's do this. Let's do this. And I always ask, for our highest good, it's good to clear your cards as well, however you want to do them, but invoke a prayer. God, make me a channel for thy peace. Grant me the conversation for the highest good of all. Relieve me of the bondage of self, ego, so I may better do thy will. Thy will be done through me. Show me how to serve. Let there only be light. Amen. Knock, knock. All right, so we're asking for a card for the past. What do we need to know about the past? What do we need to know about the past? What is in, oh, there we go. So interesting. What do we need to know about the past? Okay. This is a 12 card, Dragon's Horde. So 1 and 2 is 3, protecting our future. Okay, protecting our future. Yeah, I almost see this as, well, I mean, as the name pertains to hoarding, not a good thing. That's what the rich do, the 1%, thinking they need more, more, more. And the poor, unfortunately, think they don't have enough, or that they don't have anything, that they're not worthy of what the rich have, that it's outside of them. Okay? So this, your everything lies within. This is a rich opportunity. Take the gifts, but beware. All that glitters is not gold. Yeah, don't go for the shiny stuff, okay? No, the hoard does not belong to you. It belongs to the grandchildren. Here we go. 7 generations ahead of us. So anyone thinks that, oh, I can't save the climate, or I can't do anything about anything, think about your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. It's not about you. What seeds are you planting? What is the inheritance you wish to leave for tomorrow? Which is something we did not do. We did not do. And just be present. The future is the dragon. The dragon guards the legacy of the future. And anybody that comes empty-handed to fill their own pockets with gold lie in a dusty heap of bones. This is the past, all right. This is how everything is coming down. Anyone that's done any wrong, anyone that has caused any harm, will be reckoned and dealt with on all levels. Wow, powerful card. Okay, so this one came popping out, number 2. This is the present. Will-o'-the-wisp. Treasures hidden in the shadows. Interesting, because this is solstice. This is also 8. 8s are alchemy, magic, infinity, infinite. So there are great mysteries still to be unearthed, but there is light. You can see there's light in here. I also see a sword. I see butterflies. I see moth. I see underground. I see the earth. I see feminine in this. What else do we see? Oh my gosh. I guess maybe I should show Instagram too, what the card is. Yeah, so profound shifts. Accept that losing yourself will bring you closer to true self. They're here to offer you magic, but you have to sacrifice certainty and the known, the intellect. Adventure, get out of your comfort zone, dangers of discovery, your well-trodden path, detours. Detours are fun. Accept her invitation. So yeah, this is the dark and the light. Right here. Love it. All right, and I'm picking the top. We are picking the top card. Yay! So this is the future. Straddling worlds, 52, sevens, magic. Wandering between realms. Boy, have we ever. Sometimes we feel like we're stuck in one realm and not the other. But we got to be comfortable in two states. Reinvention. Reinvention. I love it. Becoming the true wizard or sage, not one who performs magic tricks like an illusion, but you have mastered the dance between the visible and invisible worlds, between the realms of form and formlessness. You are the birther of new ideas and sustainable ways of being in the world. Be humble. Don't break the news to anybody. This is a new chapter, new book in your life. Don't wait for applause. Move on quietly. As Michael Murdad would say, fly under the radar. Not everybody needs to know who you are and what you do and get on your soapbox and blah, blah, blah. No. Birth yourself into something original and don't have to explain yourself. And people will, if they don't get you, that's fine. You just love them from a distance. You just do you. Okay? Funny, in all three of these cards, the earth is in all of three of these cards, guys. Do you not see that? I got chills. All right. So these are your 2022 cards. I will make sure I put them aside and don't put them back in the deck until I have taken pictures and I got copies and they're posted and everybody, is good that way. All right. So let me know how you feel about 2022. What are you looking forward to? Are you maybe looking to work with me one-on-one or in a group setting? There's an Unleash Your Magic intuitive one-on-one mentorship and group. So comment magic to sign up. You can save $111 as well. And there's a contest running. Where did I put that? 11 days. Interesting. In 11 days, we make the draw. So I'm going to post that in the comments. There you go. So enter to win there. All right. And of course, we have new moon and full moon events via Facebook, Meetup, and Eventbrite. Sometimes it's just on Zoom. It depends on how many people RSVP and register and all of that. I like to have smaller groups, but again, it's up to you. And here's your Unleash Your Soul's Purpose on Zoom every Saturday and every Wednesday. Now those times are right because I'm 3 hours ahead now. So have to remember these things, right? All right. And there's a new time with the podcast and live show, season 3, Wednesdays at 11 Pacific, noon Mountain, and 2 p.m. Eastern. So even if, you can't always join live, I understand, but I'm so looking forward to January because, yes, I am 24 days vegan. Yay. Woo. Wish I had some applause. Here we go. Anyways, we are going to be focusing on veganism. Veganwary. Get it? So I'm going to be bringing on guests that are all about how to live and heal the planet through veganism. And it's not just about what you eat, okay? Let's get that clear because I just came out of a climate healers meeting as well. And we were quite focused on that, which is important. So, all right. Anything else I want to cover before I say goodbye? Yeah, this is the mentorship here, the group event. I just got to take that off. There we go. And as well, if you're looking for a gift for Christmas for yourself or someone else, it's available on Kindle, on Amazon, hard copy, paperback. Intuition saved my life. That's something I truly know. I truly, truly know. And here is your dream vision map as well. That is coming up January 15th. 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And here's the fun part about, doing a vision board. It's not just going to be like physical, it will be digital if you'd like. So maybe you're not a poster board type of gal or guy. Here you go. And we meet 4 times a year and you pick a word. So start thinking of a word. What do you want to create in 2022? And we are going to bring it to fruition. It's going to manifest because that is your intentionality. All right. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here. If you just catching the end of this, the replay will be on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook at 24 Karat Healing. And hi, Janine on Instagram. Thank you so much for being here. You're just catching the end of this. And I had so much fun talking about the 2021 solstice, stand, vision, and also the 2022 visioning. So you can go back and watch all of the themes and what cards uh, the collective selected, because I don't pick them. It's whatever spirit wants, right? So get yourself out of the way, as they say. All right. Please let me know if you have any questions, any comments, direct them to me. If you have an amazing guest, or maybe you're an amazing healer, light worker, whatever you're doing, something beautiful in the world, vegan, I'd love to hear from you. Animal protection, climate protection. That's what 2022 is about. Because Sailesh Rao, who founded Climate Healers, made a bold statement and said, we will all be vegan by 2026. I'm just going to leave it there. All right. I'm sending you so much love. Take care. And please remember, healing begins where the ego ends. Merry Christmas. I love you guys so much. Feliz Navidad. Take care.